Emitter's spiking but steady. All that's left is to throw the transmit switch.
Why are you running around?
2, 1.
You have your
Stay
assignment,
safe, soldier.
Move out.
I know. Move out. It's like if I move, I'll be off the thing when she throws the switch. You lunatic. Whoa. Well, I have no weapon. I have. Where? Where's my bear? Did we get there? I cannot exit my armor here. You be there? There, I have no gun. Nope. Nope. Alright, okay, fine. Put my gun away. So. Computer terminal. Use. View access log. Oh, can I load the tape in here? Probably. Okay. I'm trying to skip it. But then it... Oh, there it is. Load holotape. A toast. A manifesto. What was it? What was I supposed to be putting in? I don't think this is the right terminal, is it? What was her name? I've forgotten her name. It was Proctor Ingram something or other, maybe. Network scanner? No. Ah! Okay. Complete. Give holotape. Okay, do I eject it now? Scan complete. Okay. Got something in my eyepiece. Alright, are we done? Internal network detected. Got it. View access play tape. Oh, I took it, right? I took it. I did take the tape. Please tell me I took the tape. Outside the wire. Give the... Yeah, all right. Done.
Hello.
Why can't I shoot?
I wondered if you might make it here. You're quite resourceful. I am known as Father. The Institute is under my guidance. I know why you're here. I'd like to discuss things with you face to face. Please.
Okay.
Step into the elevator.
Okay, it's a very nice elevator. Whoa, I got a weapon again! I got a weapon again! I can't believe how happy I am. I got a weapon. Oh, yeah. Can I exit? Oh, no, I can't! I can't! Oh, well, that is a relief. That is a bloody relief. Now I want to get back in it again. Okay. Inaccessible. Now, he sounded friendly. Whoa. My gun. Where's my gun? Why does my...
I can only imagine what you've heard, what you think of us. I'd like to show you that you may have the wrong impression.
Okay.
Welcome to the Institute.
Whoa.
This is the reality of the Institute. This place, these people, the work we do. For over 100 years, we've dedicated ourselves to humanity's survival. Decades of research, countless experiments and trials, a shared vision of how science can help shape the future. It has never been easy, and our actions are often misinterpreted by those above ground. Someday, perhaps, we can show them what we've accomplished. But for now, we must remain underground.
Okay, that
There's
is
too much at stake here
kinda
to risk it all. As
cool
you've seen, things above are
in VR.
unstable. I'd like to talk to you about what we can do for everyone. But that can wait. You are here for a specific, very personal reason. You are here for your son.
Oh, okay. It's nice and clear. Nice and clean. Woo! Oh, God. Okay, this feels very small. Very small in power armor. Okay. Loot. Hello! Sean! Oh, don't point a gun at Sean. Just...
Sean?
Huh? Yes, I'm Sean.
Sean? Is that really you?
Who are you?
Bad people, they started from a shot. It's me. I'm your dad, I think.
Sean, it's me. I'm your dad.
Father, what's going on? What's happening?
Sean, are you okay? You're not hurt, are you?
What's going on? Father? Father!
You're talking to the other dude, aren't you?
Sean, open the door.
I don't know you. Go away. Father! Father, help me! There's someone here, help me!
Who is Father? Where is he?
Father? Father, help me! He's trying to take me! Father? Father, help me!
Okay, you're the creepy voice guy.
Sean. S923, recall code Cirrus.
I knew it,
Fascinating,
but that's still
disappointing.
creepy.
The child's responses were not at all what I anticipated. He's a prototype, you understand. We're only
yeah,
just now
totally
beginning to
understand.
explore
Yeah,
the
yeah,
effects
totally.
of extreme emotional stimuli.
Exit the inst-
Please try and keep an open mind. I recognize that you are emotional, and that your journey here has been fraught with challenges. Let's start anew. I am Father. Welcome to the Institute.
Father, that's your name, your title. This is insane. I could kill you right here, right now.
Give me Sean. The real Sean. Right now!
I know. I
Don't
know.
shout in a helmet. Don't
You've gone to
shout
such
in a helmet.
lengths to find him.
Do not shout in a helmet.
I'll make this very simple. Where is my son?
He's here, in the Institute. Closer than you think. But I need you to realize that this situation is far more complicated than you could have imagined. You have traveled very far, and suffered a great deal to find your son. Well, your tenacity and dedication have been rewarded. It's good to finally meet you, after all this time. It's me. I am Sean. I am your son.
Yeah, no, I think I prefer the creepy kid thing over there. Thanks very much. You're an old dude. Yeah. I was on ice for a long time, right?
How is that even possible?
I know this is a lot to take in. In the vault, you had no concept of the passage of time. You were released from your pod and went searching for the son you'd lost. But then you learned that your son
Eventually,
was
yeah.
no longer an infant,
After
but a
a few
10-year-old
detours.
boy.
Here or there.
You believed that 10 years had passed.
No, I
Is it
didn't.
really so hard to accept that it was not 10,
No, it's not!
60 years?
I knew! I
That
knew
is
it!
the reality. And here I am. Raised by the Institute,
To be
and now it's
stupid.
later.
But why take a child? Why take you? It wasn't right what they did, taking you from you later.
But why? Why take a child? Why take you?
Ah, now that's the question, isn't it?
Well, that's why I asked it.
Why me? At that time, the year 2227, the Institute had made great strides in synth production. But it was never enough. Scientific curiosity and the goal of perfection drove them ever onward. What they wanted was the perfect machine. So they followed the best example thus far. The human being. Walking, talking,
What do
fully
you mean
articulate,
perfect?
capable of anything.
The human being, the perfect machine. Are you kidding me? You get failed first year engineering. You came up with the human body. Human synths, really. I think I see where this is going. Yeah, you lost me. Don't see the point of this. So the weird science experiment needed specimen. Yeah.
So the weird science experiments needed specimens. That's why they took you.
In a manner of speaking. Yes. The Institute endeavored to create synthetic organics. The most logical starting point, of course, was human DNA. Plenty of that was available, of course. But it had all become corrupted. In this wasteland, radiation affected everyone. Even in their attempts to shield themselves from the world above, members of the Institute had been exposed. Another source was necessary. But then the Institute found me, after discovering records from Vault 111. An infant, frozen in time, protected from the radiation-induced mutations that had crept into every other human cell in the Commonwealth. I was exactly what they needed. And so it was my DNA that became the basis of the synthetic organics used to create every human-like synth you see today. I am their father. Through science, we are family. The synths, me, and you.
You're a terrible scientist. The human machine is perfect for only one thing. Blending into human society. I mean, it's an infiltration unit. For everything else, it's badly designed. One of the key things about the human body is it's really sort of generic.
I hope you're not too overwhelmed.
Good at certain things, but it's not the best at it. It's kind of good at adapting. But if you want a machine to do something, you build a machine that does that one bloody task. You design it. It's one of the things we're going to have to do to ourselves if we ever decide to get off this planet. We're probably going to redesign our body to be better suited for the new environment or the new tasks.
Are you following?
No, just listen. Pay attention. You make robots. You make a robot that does a task, one task, its task, very, very well. You give it the limbs and the appendages to do that very, very well. Perfectly designed. Probably stronger, faster, more durable, easier to fix than the human body. Do you know how hard the human body is to fix? Compared to a machine? Can you fix the human body with duct tape? Well, you can, just not very well. Just stupid idea. The only thing it's perfect for is infiltration. Stop lying to me, old man.
This really is a matter of importance.
And you've been down here the whole time?
I have. Yes. I know you must have questions. Please. Anything I can do to help you understand.
So you're in charge of the Institute?
I am the acting director, yes. I spent decades working to reach this point. It's a responsibility
I just want to hurry him up and go explore.
The Institute.
I want to explore.
It's important. It really is humanity's best hope for the future, no matter what those above ground might think of us.
Well, it's very shiny. It doesn't matter what they think. They need your help, Sean. It's rough up there, to say the least. They're scared of you, Sean. Scared of the Institute.
They're scared of you,
Yeah.
Sean. Scared of the Institute.
People are always frightened by what they don't understand.
True.
Ultimately, the Commonwealth has nothing to fear from us. Whatever
Not true.
you've seen or heard, I know I can convince you of that.
Oh.
Just give me time. What else can I say to ease your mind?
Kellogg, he worked for you?
Kellogg. He was an Institute asset long before I arrived here. It wasn't until I became director that I learned of all the things he'd done. What kind of man he was.
You knew the man was a psychopath, but you used him anyway?
Would you have preferred that I turned him loose on the Commonwealth?
No,
At
you
least keeping him on a short leash
Put a
kept
bullet
the
in him.
collateral damage to a minimum. The Institute took advantage of Kellogg's vicious nature. I will freely admit that. Institute technology prolonged his life, and his usefulness far beyond any normal human lifespan. He never failed the Institute, but his cruelty became more apparent with every completed objective. I won't lie. It's no coincidence your path crossed his. It seemed a fitting way to allow you, us, to have some amount of revenge. What else can I say to ease your mind?
Your mother, she never got to see you grow up, thankfully.
I think I've heard enough for now.
Very well. The Institute is on the verge of some important breakthroughs. Your presence would be appreciated as we approach them. I've been a part of something amazing here. I've helped to build a life for myself and the people of the Institute. And now, after all these years, you have an opportunity to help with that. Doesn't that intrigue you? Isn't that what you want?
Well, I got to find that doctor for Maxon, so...
Maybe. I don't know. This is so much to take in.
I know. And I am sorry. You have been through so much in such a short time. The Institute can provide a better life than anything above ground. You've been in the Commonwealth. You've seen what it's like. I assure you that you are better off with us.
Your institute has done some horrible things.
Yes, well, the world is not what it used to be. What about the people you've
But
aided
why
in
is it
order
not
to
what
get
it
here?
used to be?
What atrocities have they committed? The Brotherhood of Steel.
A fine, outstanding
They
group of
believe
people.
they're the only ones fit to control technology and destroy anyone who opposes them. And you would side with them. None have any true claim to nobility in this world. Those days are gone. But we are not the monsters we have been cast as. I simply ask that you give the Institute, me, a chance. A chance to show you what I've been telling you. We really do have humanity's best interest at heart.
Oh, you can show
Will
me.
you take that chance?
I'm sorry, I can't do that. Just, are you sure you what, sure, show me around.
Thank you. The Institute is now your home, as much as it is mine. Please take some time, get to know it. Meet the people you'll be working with. You'll want to introduce yourself to the division heads. Dr. Fillmore in Facilities.
Okay.
Dr. Ayo in SRB. Dr. Holdren in Bioscience. And finally, Dr. Lee in Advanced Systems. They've all been notified of your arrival, of course. Meet them.
Definitely
And
want to
then we'll
speak to
discuss
her.
what comes next.
Meet the division lead. Oh, we're done. Yeah, I saw the shifty look you gave me. Wait, well, how do I, is... Woo. Okay, so is this your office? This is your office? This is all your... stuff? Meh. Be heavy. Okay. Won't let me activate. It's a shame. Yeah, I'm just, I'm being nosy. It's a thing I do. I thought it was going to be like, Alright. Fancy bed. Okay. Alright, we can wander around and loot everything another time. Let's do some exploring.
You call this a clean floor? Are your visual receptors malfunctioning? Can you not see the
Wait a minute.
grime and dust?
My apologies, sir. I was issued a defective cleansing unit.
Don't make excuses. You're clearly defective, and I intend to report this. Perhaps after you've been disassembled, we can use your components to make something that's actually useful.
Yes, sir.
Are you important?
Doctor, you know what happens when people get robots to do all their work? They get fat and lazy, that's what. Real people doing real thinking and real work. That's the future I want.
Agreed. No argument, I think.
No argument here.
Nice to meet someone who isn't obsessed with replacing people with machines. I've been saying for years that we're too reliant on these synths. But nobody wants to listen. Maybe you can talk some sense into them. In any case, I suppose I should say, welcome. Perhaps a fresh perspective will do some good around here.
Yeah, fresh perspective. If I was ever going to give this weapon a name, that might be it. Okay. Okay. Okay, this is, I have to say, this is kind of cool in VR. It really is. More than kind of, actually. It's really got a totally different vibe.
I think he's actually lost his mind. I can't believe he really expects me to do this. I've always been on board with the Gen 3 program. It makes sense, but this? Nothing good can come from this. How am I supposed to explain to my staff that Sean wants a child synth for no immediately apparent valid line of research? And to base the physical features off records of his own childhood? It defies all logic. No, I can't do this. I won't.
Okay, someone's not happy. Okay, you know what? Alright. Hello? I am a new person. In power armor. Liam Binnett.
Excuse me.
Dad says I'm as good as he is with computers.
That's nice. Hello, Eve.
Hey.
As the Institute's first personal synth, I try to set a good example.
If all personal synths are as good looking as you, I should get with
What's a personal synth?
Dr. Binet is carrying out a social experiment. He wants to see if a synth can integrate into a human family. I know I can never replace his wife or be a real mother to Liam, but I can at least help with the domestic duties. I like to think I'm a pretty good cook. It was a real pleasure to meet you. I'm sure you're still taking everything in.
Yes.
So I'll let you get back to that.
Of course, you're giving me the creeps, you know?
Domestic
They seem, I don't know, cold.
duties. Got it. Yeah. Now, honestly, I'd probably have a lot less of a problem if that was the main focus of the synth program, rather than infiltrate. It does occur to me that, in actual fact, probably the synth program, the main objective of it is sex bots. And they just came up with the whole infiltration thing as an excuse to not seem kind of pervy. But no, totally. We want soldiers to go out there and do, that's what we're doing. And we need to have them come into our houses and train with us.
No visible reaction to the K-14 compound. We'll start the next trial then. The dosage will be much larger this time, and the side effects will likely be more pronounced.
Will there be any pain?
I honestly don't know.
Are you guys aware of the fact that there's some dead synths here, and it's nothing to do with me? Even though it looks like it might be something to do with me because I'm busy looting them. I'm just letting you know it's nothing to do with me.
And remember to record every symptom you experience in detail.
I hope I'll prove a useful test subject for you, Doctor.
Mm-hmm.
It's an honor to have you here, sir.
Dean Volkert.
Once you've settled in, I'll want to do a physical and get a file going on you. No hurry, though.
No offense, pal, but I'm not letting a complete stranger poke and prod me.
I don't expect you to trust me right away. What I can tell you is this. The medical treatments of your time are nothing compared to what we can do here. How about you take some time to get comfortable, learn the lay of the land and such. In the meantime, you come see me if you need to get patched up. We'll do that checkup when you're good and ready. Take care of yourself, so I don't have to.
Yeah, well, I'm a little, like, not totally sure about the whole... Okay, right, so... I kind of want to... I want to do this, like... Whoa. This is the thing you tend not to do when you're not in VR. You tend not to just look up and get a sense for how kind of big this is, but also how kind of small at the same time. Synth.
Almost done. Just need to tighten up this primary drive servo.
That's the third primary drive breakdown this month. As far as I'm concerned, the phase-out on these older models can't come soon enough.
Oh, I don't know. Most of them have lasted long past their projected lifespans. If you ask me, they were built pretty well.
I can't argue with that. Even so, I'm ready to see the full Gen 3 roll out.
There we go. All set. Unit, you can return to duty.
Hi.
Hi, Doc.
They weren't kidding. You really are here. Well, all right. I'm Allie Fillmore. You can think of me as the Institute's chief engineer. When Father told us about you, I could hardly believe it. You've been through so much, I think most people would have just given up. If you don't mind my asking, what was it that kept you going all that time?
What makes you ask? I guess it was, I just wanted to find my son and keep him safe. I wasn't ready to die yet. You know, that
I just wanted to find my son and keep him safe.
Now that you've found him, I hope you're proud of the great man he grew up to be. Now, I'll give you a quick rundown of the Facilities Division, and then I'll answer any questions you might have afterward. As you might guess, we keep the Institute's mechanical and electrical systems running smoothly. We maintain and upgrade all of the systems that make it possible to live and work in a place like this. There's a lot of machinery behind these walls that recycles the air and water and provides power to the laboratories and quarters. The work we do might not be as exciting as some of the other departments, but it's at least as important. So, now that you're here and you've spoken to Father, does that mean you're on board?
Benja!
On board with what?
The Institute, of course. Sean implied you operated on a level, if not equal, then at least similar to the rest of us. Curious. If there's anything else you'd like to know about the Facilities Division, I'm happy to discuss it.
Megalon DeMarco. Who built this place originally? Has it been here long? Yeah, go on.
Who built this place originally? Has it been here long?
The construction of the Institute is the work of generations of scientists. The original survivors of the war, our progenitors, took refuge in the basement of the old Commonwealth Institute of Technology. Over time, their sons and daughters dug deeper into the earth and built increasingly sophisticated habitats and laboratories. It's a process that's still going on today. Even now, we're digging out tunnels for new facilities and infrastructure. Just think what this place will look like 100 years from now. I hope I'm there to see it.
A smoking Whoa, 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 whoa.
Allie.
Hi there.
Was that
Something
it?
I can help you with?
Was that it? Was that it?
I'd like to know about the people in your division.
Of course. Dr. Lawrence Higgs is our mechanical engineer.
Met him?
He oversees the major life support and security systems. Power distribution is Dr. Evan Watson's area of expertise, and Dr. Newton Oberly is in charge of food and housing. He coordinates with bioscience to ensure that our meals are balanced for optimal nutrition. We also make use of a number of synth units for low-priority maintenance and labor.
Are you going to keep doing this each
Dr.
bloody...
Fillmore.
What's on your mind?
It must be a challenge to meet the power demands of a place like this.
Absolutely. We scratch and scrape for every precious ounce of voltage that we can. Over the years, we've learned a few tricks that help supplement our power budget. When necessary, we can tap into select sources on the surface. We take only what we need, of course. Fortunately, Advanced Systems
Nobody
is
believes
always
that.
working on new solutions to generate more energy. It's a good thing, too, because the demand is always increasing. You don't even want to know what a single use of the molecular dematerializer consumes.
I might. Okay, oh God. Where's my pet boy's gone? It's really strange. Division leaders. Who else have I got to meet then? Alright, we got 422 in that. Right, tell you what, let's just... Bioscience. Robotics. Let's go to bioscience. Okay. Like, one of the things you don't get when you play a normal game is a sense of size. I've never really looked at these. They've got this little hexagonal pattern on the glass. It's kind of cool. It's actually... It's cool, but it is weirding me out a little bit. But, you don't get the same sense of size when you play a normal game. When you play VR, you get a sense of size. This feels like a very big doorway. It's kind of impressive. All right. Probably need to be wandering around.
Time to examine my latest reports on batch 274.
Not yet. I've been reviewing Father's plans to expand our operations at war.
Dr. Holdren's synth gorilla project is showing promising results. You're here. Glad you made it.
Me too. It's very...
We're all looking forward to working with you.
Really? That's a little weird, actually. So I don't know anything about you guys.
Enough to occupy ourselves here. Those people are the last remnants of a dying past. It's best not to dwell on the subject.
They're still people, and they're suffering. We can at least admit that it's regrettable. After all, how can we hope to redefine mankind if we can't even hold on to our own humanity?
Well, that's a question best left to our colleagues in the robotics division.
Yes, well... I suppose you're right.
Isaac!
I'm sorry, but I'm too preoccupied for chit-chat.
Dr. Carlin's doing some
Yes, I'm sure that whatever you have to say is very interesting, but now simply isn't a good time.
I was going to say, oh, you do want to talk to me now.
Working on something important?
All of my work is important. Now, if you're quite finished, I'd very much like to get back to these mental equations. They're difficult enough without the distractions.
Be a lot more... Okay.
Equations for what?
Honestly, you wouldn't understand them. Now, I'm afraid I must end this little chat, although it's been so very diverting.
Intelligence, 10. Science, where's the science? Science! That's not... 4! I even got a scrap in. I mean, like, just... Where's my... Oh, yeah. There was another dude, wasn't there? Alright, okay.
Doc.
Welcome. So good to have you here. Dr. Clayton Holdren, head of the Bioscience Division. I can't wait for you to see the work we're doing. It's truly amazing.
Ooh.
Like what?
I was just about to explain that. As the name implies, The Bioscience Division specializes in fields of studies such as botany, genetics, and medicine. Our most important directive is to ensure the health and well-being of everyone in the Institute. To that end, we cultivate highly specialized breeds of flora for use in food and medicine. We've even started to explore the idea of synthetic animal life. You probably saw the gorillas. They're really just a pet project at this point,
really?
but the potential is exciting nonetheless.
Never spotted them if you had not pointed out. The gorillas are Institute, yeah, I can't imagine anything more exciting than fake gorillas. Sounds like a waste of time to me. It seems like there's nothing you got.
Seems like there's nothing you guys can't do.
With hard work and ingenuity, any challenge can be overcome. I'm sure I've taken up enough of your time as it is. But I have to ask, have you decided whether you'll join us?
I'm not sure. Right now, I'm just trying to keep an open mind.
It's a big decision, I know. But it's also a rare and important opportunity. No need to rush to judgment. In any case, I imagine you'll want to continue looking around.
Oh, yeah.
Or, if you prefer, I'd be happy to answer any questions you might have.
Is there anything I could do to help out?
Is there anything I can do to help out?
Yeah.
There might be. Tell you what, you get settled in, and check back with me later.
Okay.
I'll see what I can find out.
Will do. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Right, okay, so... And who else have we got? Everyone else is out here. All right, okay, so we've checked what's it with the gorillas. Now we're gonna do... Let's go this way. Yeah, let's go this way.
Is it true Food Supplement 77 has been discontinued?
That is correct.
That was my favorite one. Can't we keep it a little longer?
I will be happy to forward your request to the Bioscience Division. In the meantime, please feel free to enjoy one of our other nutritious and flavorful food supplements.
Oh, good.
I want Supplement 77.
I am sorry, sir, but that supplement is no longer available.
Useless machine. When are you going to tell me about this mysterious Phase 3?
You know I can't talk about that.
You wouldn't happen to have a
Advanced
spare polarizer on you, would you?
Systems. Let's go in there then. What the?
She's been at it for over 2 hours. What is she even testing?
Nothing. At this point, she's just doing it for fun.
I've got... Are you going to be annoyed if I join in? Probably.
Excuse me, Doctor.
That was productive. Oh, hi there. Sorry if I seem distracted. I memorized 5 sets of design schematics, and now I'm doing detailed mental comparisons.
Come on, don't bullshit me.
I didn't say it was easy, but I've been practicing at it since I was a little girl. Anyway, I'm glad you're here. I just wanted to say how much I admire Father, and that it's an honor to meet you. I really hope you'll stay here with us.
Oh, I was just going to ask you about the shooting, to be honest. But I get a feeling that you're not the person I'm here to speak to. Who are you? You...
Safety first. Remember that.
Okay, sounds boring, but okay. Okay, you don't want to talk. You are boring. All right. Dr. Lee!
Oh, it's you. You're not authorized to be here.
Authorized to be where? We just don't go anywhere, don't go anywhere.
Authorized to be where? What is this place?
You're standing in the Advanced Systems Division, and you are not a part of my staff. If you want a tour of the place, why don't you ask Father, seeing that he's apparently given you the keys to the castle. Now, can I get back to work?
What are you working on?
There's no getting rid of you, is there?
Nope.
You're obviously here for a reason, and you've already spoiled my experiment, so you might as well spit it out.
You're the scientist. Why do you think I'm here?
Well, let's see. A Brotherhood of Steel airship arrives in the Commonwealth. You find a way to intercept our teleport signal, and now you show up at my door. I knew it was just a matter of time before your people would track me down. I've been looking over my shoulder for almost a decade, waiting for them to send someone like you to kill me.
No.
I'm only here with good intentions. You have my word.
You're giving me your word, even though we just met? Fine.
Murder her.
Since Father trusts you, I'm going to give you the benefit of the doubt. I might not agree with everything he says, but I know he'd never allow harm to come my way. Say what you came here to say, and then leave me alone.
Oh.
Are you happy here?
You'd think being surrounded by cutting-edge laboratory equipment and some of the greatest minds the world's ever known would be enough. Only problem is the lack of transparency. I don't think we get the full story on everything that occurs down here. What does that have to do with why we're talking?
The Brotherhood needs your help, Doctor.
Needs my help?
Yep.
Why? They seemed to have everything under control when I left.
Did you abandon projects?
Did you abandon any projects you wanted to complete?
You should know better than to ask me that. If they didn't tell you what I was working on, they didn't want you to know. I'm certainly not going to put my neck on the line and spread their dirty little secrets.
Oh.
Tell me something. Why would I possibly want to come crawling back to the Brotherhood? What reason would I have to throw away everything I've accomplished here?
Father trusts me, and so should you. Yes.
Father trusts me, and so should you.
He trusts you because you're family. I'm not. I can't just take your word for it. I need more than that.
The Brotherhood has always been straight with you.
I am getting a bit tired of all the secrets around here.
Yes.
Sometimes I feel like Father isn't being straight with me. Like there are things I'm not supposed to know about. I don't like that. But still, how can I turn my back on all of this?
Your work could be instrumental in freeing the Commonwealth.
Your work could be instrumental in freeing the Commonwealth.
You really know how to push my buttons, don't you?
Oh, yeah.
You know, I never understood why the Institute was so damn selfish. All those innocent people up there, dying. And here I am, surrounded by technology that could make their lives better. Yet we hide down here and insulate ourselves from everything and everyone. It's not right. It's not right. I'll make my way back to the Brotherhood.
Yes!
But I'm going to have to do it on my own. I can't take any chances being seen with you.
No.
Tell whoever sent you that they've just regained the services of Dr. Madison Lee. Now, for the sake of keeping up appearances, let me see that Pip-Boy of yours.
Wait.
I've been told to install a courser chip in it for you. Father's orders. You're to be given full access, with the ability to relay in and out of the Institute at will.
So, whoa. So I can teleport?
A courser chip? What's it do?
The same thing it
At
does
will?
for our coursers. Creates a link to the relay that allows them, and now you, to get in and out at will. In case the significance is lost on you, you'll be the only one here with that kind of access. If nothing else, it should demonstrate the amount of trust Father has placed in you. Speaking of,
Nice.
I trust our discussion will remain between the two of us.
Oh, yeah.
Now, I need to get back to work, and I'm sure you have other things to
Oh,
do.
yeah, totally. Other things to do. Totally other things to do. Like...
This is day 8 of Trial 6. The last week has been very productive, but exhausting. I think we'll need a break after this. Benet has done some really marvelous work with the personality mesh. It's almost too good. The responses map almost identically to expectations. Some of the most lifelike I've seen. Of course, it's not really Sean. None of his memories are in there. That, even now, would be a step too far. It's starting to have an effect on the team, I think. I know I've been caught up in the moment once or twice. Just a second or two, forgetting that he's not a real boy. Still, I think we'll need to consider restricting him to the lab only for the moment. I'm well aware that others are put off by his presence. If I were slightly more arrogant, I might consider that a sign of success.
Ransacking my quarters in the middle of the night is totally unacceptable.
I'll pass along your message, Doctor.
See that you do.
Welcome to the Institute, sir.
Hey, Doc.
Welcome. Welcome. It is so good to meet you. I truly hope you'll come to think of the Institute as your home.
What do you do here?
Oh, I'm in charge of housing and provisions. It's my mission to ensure that everyone lives a comfortable and productive life. You should know that many of us consider it a great honor to have you here.
Thank you. All right, let's...
Scanning unknown identity. Clearance confirmed.
You should really not point that thing at people with your finger on the trigger. I know you're a synth, but you might glitch.
I'm seriously thinking of heading over to robotics to knock some heads together.
What now?
Pardon me, sir.
Dragging their feet on
Pardon
the
me.
targeting package upgrades I asked for. Maybe I should take some courses with me. You know, send a message.
Please don't.
So you
There's
were
enough
there
friction
the
as
day
it
the
is
bombs
between
fell.
us and pretty much all the
Must
other
have been
departments.
terrifying.
You going soft on me, Alana? My methods get results, and they will this time as well. You'll see.
I know it'll be a difficult adjustment for you, but try to remember that synths aren't people.
Sometimes you have to lean
I swear
on the
I spend half my time smoothing the feathers that Justin ruffles. We need to be able to collaborate with the other divisions, and that's a lot harder when they're always angry at us.
Absolutely. What's Justin doing to...
What's Justin doing that's causing friction?
Oh, he's just pushy and demanding. He thinks his problem should be everyone's biggest concern. I have to admit, though, the other divisions have never taken our needs as seriously as they should. Guess they see us as a necessary evil or something. It's really not fair. Oh, just listen to me. It's the first chance we've had to get acquainted, and all I want to do is complain. In any case, it was good to meet you.
Thank you. I have a feeling the person I'm supposed to meet's actually not you, but you. You.
Doc.
So, here you are.
Not you.
Justin Ayo, Acting Director of the Synth Retention Bureau. I'll be upfront with you. We're going to be keeping a close eye on you for the near future. Despite your relation to Father, you're a bit of an unknown quantity.
I'm sure you understand. There won't be any issues, will there?
There might be.
Why? Don't you trust me?
I'll be honest. You're an outsider.
The first outsider to be allowed access to the Institute in quite a long time, in fact. There's little precedent for this situation, so it's only natural to take extra precautions, It's nothing personal, I assure you.
Now, Father has asked that I provide you with a brief overview of the Synth Retention Bureau. Our primary responsibility is the recovery of escaped synths that are hiding among the human population on the surface.
Why would synths want to escape?
Why would synths want to escape?
Synths do not want. They might look like human beings, but they're machines. As to why they're escaping? That matter is currently under investigation. Our main instrument is the Courser, a third-generation synth assigned to operate on the surface. Coursers hunt down and reclaim synths that have escaped the Institute. They are highly self-sufficient, trained in combat, infiltration, and tracking. In a word, our Coursers are relentless. But I gather you know all this, since you've encountered one already.
Yep.
In fact, I'd very much like to know how you defeated it.
Stuck a gun in its face and unloaded, like, I don't know, what, half a... I don't know, actually. I don't know how many shots it took.
I hate to break it to you, but your Courser wasn't all that tough.
Then it's likely the unit was defective. It's rare, but faults can occur from time to time. I suppose I'll have to ask robotics to perform detailed diagnostics on the entire production line. As if we don't know what it is. Now, unless you need something else, I'll get back to work.
Yeah. If you're the acting head of SRB, who are you filling in for? Ooh.
If you're the acting head of the SRB, who are you filling in for?
Dr. Zimmer holds that position. He's supervising the retrieval of some of the more high-profile units.
That name rings
In
a bell.
his absence, I keep things running smoothly.
Okay. So, just thank you.
Father's a great man.
He is.
He must be very proud.
Not really. Bit of a disappointment to me, actually.
Greetings, sir.
Greetings. So now I'm supposed to talk to Father again. And find out what he has in mind.
Did I turn off the interferometer?
How would I know? Alright. Yeah, like
good to see you.
Stairs and things feel bigger than they do in a normal game. Upstairs, then? Or... yeah, upstairs. Okay. Let's find out what the old man's thinking. Old man.
Now that you've had a chance to see the Institute firsthand, what do you think?
First things first. How do I get back to the surface?
The same way you got in, of course. You are not a prisoner here. You may come and go as you please. Ultimately, all our knowledge and resources are focused on a single goal. The goal is best summarized by our motto. Mankind, redefined. Unfortunately, no advancement comes without occasional setbacks. As remarkable as our synths are, they can be
setbacks.
Dangerous without proper supervision. The superior synth mind and body attempting to wrestle with something approaching free will can be a recipe for chaos.
What do you mean by proper supervision?
I mean that while they are here in the Institute, fulfilling the purpose for which they were designed, our synths perform admirably. As you're about to see, however, they can become unpredictable when set loose. A rogue synth has taken over the raider gang at Libertalia. His memories have been erased, and his identity altered. He believes he's a man named Gabriel. Under his leadership, the raiders have taken many innocent lives. I've dispatched a courser to Libertalia. I'd like you to join him and reclaim that synth.
Who erased his memories?
So there's a synth running a gang, and they need me to clean up the mess.
We'll deal with them in time. But right now, the priority is to reclaim that synth before more harm is done. Now you should get moving. Many people are in danger, and a delay could cost lives.
Yeah, pretty much. They've set a killing machine out in the Commonwealth, and I have to go and fix it. Because of course I do.